see at an angle. We'll see how they show that off at the keynote, as well as just holding it down to prompt Siri. That is what is being reported at the moment. So it's just one of those things that we'll wait and see. I think it's a good idea to use it that way, and not because everyone's worrying like, how are we going to really prompt this stuff? That is if there's 3 buttons on there, volume up and down and power, you got to use that. So I think that's how we'll see it.
Makes sense, because the button in the back is a little annoying to be pressing in the back. If they go in that route, hopefully it really don't.
Yeah, I think that, and we'll open this up, I think this is really a transitional year for the iPhone, because we're getting this all new design, but let's face it, the reports and all indications and just where technology is going is everyone wants this fingerprint sensor embedded in the glass eventually. Samsung was unable to get it done for the S8, and Apple tried to get it done for this new OLED iPhone. So it's kind of a transitional year where we have almost the ideal form factor that they want, and this single piece of glass. But that is, I think, the goal, or the quote-unquote holy grail right now for design. So thanks for calling. We appreciate that, all right?
Okay, guys. Hope.
Okay. Sorry. But what do you guys think about just, we've heard so much, we can talk about whatever. Everything is out there on the table with this iPhone, and just what do you want to see from it, Lexi?
What I want to see is really how Face ID is going to be implemented. Obviously, a lack of a home button and Touch ID being such a crucial part of the Apple ecosystem when it comes to authentication, especially when it's Apple Pay, or it's even just like logging into your phone. It's a massive thing to jump from a fingerprint to a face. And for Apple to actually say that this is going to be as secure as a fingerprint, and it's going to work as much as a fingerprint would, or any other form of biometric authentication, I really want to see their explanation. I really want to see how they're going to justify moving away from using a fingerprint. I'm actually really excited about the prospect of Face ID. The technology is fascinating. 3D mapping technology of the face. I know Apple bought a company that basically specialized in this, so I'm assuming that technology is going to be integrated into the new iPhone. I just want to see exactly how it's going to work, because you think about all the situations where you're using authentication to unlock your phone, right? You're not always in perfect lighting situations. You're not always going to be in a place where, you look the same. Like, I have my hair up, I wear glasses sometimes. Like, there are so many obstacles that could prevent this from working seamlessly. And I'm really interested to see how Apple is going to explain this in the keynote and get people excited and enthused about it. People that haven't necessarily thought about face authentication or any kind of biometrics as a viable way of using their phone.
Yeah, I think another thing too is we're so focused on that iPhone X2 that forget there's probably going to be 2 other phones, at least the iPhone 8 and 8 Plus. And
what are those?
And are they going to be exactly? Have you heard of these other phones? And are they just going to be like repackaged 7 and 7 Pluses, or is that stuff going to trickle down to those lower end ones? Because most people are going to be buying probably those lower